Alrighty, guys, welcome back once again. We are back live at the Leather Pocket for the 3rd annual Len Sbitney Memorial. My name is Grant. I'm sure Ryan Murray will be in at some point. Another A-side match coming your way. Kyle Foster against Kevin Bascal. Doing some battle. Straight races, race to 9 on the A side. For those just tuning in for the Len Sbitney Memorial, it is a race to 9 ball on the 9 foots on the A side. If you happen to go to the B side, that brings in 8 ball on the 7 foots. And it is all weekend long. Lots of pool coming your way. Some will be the A side, some will be on the B side. Nice little 3-rail kick, creating some distance there. So this is Kyle at the table. Open shot here on the 1, back cut, bottom left hand. Avoid that 9 ball, 2, maybe 3 rails around for shape on the 2, top right hand corner. Yeah, Leonard, you're 100%. But again, right, even with top players, they do have off days, and I mean, really, can you categorize it in any other form or manner from what we saw with Eric? And so this event here, it is an open tournament. So the entry fee was a staggered entry fee depending on your Fargo. The races, however, are a straight race on both sides. A side and the B side. Once again, if you're just joining us, do us a favor. Hit that share button. Let's get some viewers going. We would appreciate it. We are live on both channels, both YouTube and Facebook. And I'm new to seeing Kyle's game. Kevin Bascal has been around for a long time. Very seasoned player. Kyle is somebody that I've not seen before. Not sure where he's from. Maybe new to the Calgary pool scene. Nothing really to do here. Pot the 3, auto shape on the 4. Do want to get fairly straight as what you can here on the 4 ball. Tries to go over and back. Does get there. Makes getting to the 5 a little bit more challenging. May have to come underneath the 5 ball. Shoot the 5 up to the top left-hand corner. Follow through with that. I believe the 6 does pass 7 into that right side pocket. Both 6 and 7 should go into that same pocket. So same type of shot here, over and back. Try to stay underneath the 5. I don't know whether going above makes sense. Don't get underneath the 9 ball. Just got there. That does make shaping up the 6 ball a little challenge. You may have to go into it here. Just don't miss it and give it a drive-by and end up into that right side pocket. See if I can bring up our chat on YouTube. A little bit on the outside there. Might get away with it. Probably see Kevin on this 5 ball use this 6-7 as a blocker. Zero, zero. Yeah, this is first game. Oh. Mr. Francis joining us on the mic. How you doing, Benny?
Pretty good.
That's good. You obviously won your last match in...
Yeah, otherwise my response to that would have been not so good today.
Yeah. Eric had a rough start in match 1 this morning.
Yeah, played right beside him and pretty much watched every mistake he made. I mean, he wasn't himself at all.
No.
He did this. He overcut a ton of balls, just like that.
Yeah, and his shape was not
well, and that's
a
product of his shape, right? Was the overcutting balls.
Yeah.
If he's in line, then he's not going to be overcutting those balls as much. But
yeah, I agree.
He struggled big time.
Yeah, he sure did, and very uncharacteristic. However, it just goes to show that even the best of the best have off days.
And I tell guys around here all the time, pool is such a hard game. I mean, Kyle made it look easy there. As soon as I say it, pool's a hard game, he just kicks the ball in the heart.
Kyle says, "Here, hold my beer." And this is my first time seeing Kyle. I'm not sure who he is, or whether he's new to the Calgary pool scene or came from out of town.
I'm not really sure where Kyle's from either, but I have seen the name before in a draw or something somewhere.
Well, he's looking good here to draw first blood.
What I do know is I play the winner of this match. So there's that.
There is that.
But that's not for a little while, I think.
Well, you get a sneak a peek at both. I'm sure you're obviously familiar with Kevin's game.
Kevin's game I'm very familiar with. Kevin is a super shooter. Real good player.
Yeah.
But by the looks of that kick shot, he's got his hands full here with Kyle Foster. Bringing it there. That was a pretty sweet little kick shot to open this match.
Indeed.
He says, take that. Getting lucky.
Yeah, taking his time here on the 9. I like to see it.
Yeah, especially early in the match. You want to try to get some control,
Yeah. Well,
pool's definitely about momentum, so.
Drawing first blood.
Yeah,
Mr.
real nice.
Kyle is.
We got lots of great pool today. Make sure you guys share that stream for us. I'm going to share it right now.
Indeed. We got a little housekeeping to do with some sponsors of the stream here. Mr. Mike Robinson, one of the locals here in the Calgary pool scene. And if you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, make sure to hit him up, 403-601-6993. A Toyota could be your next vehicle. Red Tag Days coming up here, starting April 1st. And if you are in the market, make sure you give them a call, book your test drive early, because the Red Tag Days are extremely popular.
He just played a real, just played a real nice match against Kevin Osborne. Beat him like 9-3 or something.
Holy Hannah.
For those who don't know, Mike's a really good player.
Oh, well accomplished.
Always fierce competitor.
Yeah, down to Vegas many, many times. Done well in Vegas.
Yeah, lots of finishes, in the top of the top down there. Look out. Yeah, I was just thinking look out.
Into the sewer.
Yeah, that's kind of how I've been hitting my break. The cue ball is spinning, so you got to be careful it doesn't get lost up there.
Well, and I wonder if if that's a result of the 3-point rule, where you kind of got to put a little more effort into the break, a little more oomph.
I kind of like that we mixed it up a little, because
I do like that rule.
And I didn't really know this. Larry just asked me, hey, what should we do for the rule? And I said, whatever you think, you know?
Yeah.
How about the magic rack? And I said, yeah, that's fine. It kind of speeds things up is the idea,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And alternate breaks seemed like a good idea. Sure, well, you know, but we got to use the 3-point rule because we can't have the soft break with the magic rack.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that last year we hand racked and winner breaks. Okay. Seems like not the style anymore, you know? Like a lot of these mid-level Fargos, they don't want to sit there and watch you run 6 racks in a row.
Yeah.
And Brady did in the semifinal against Colin last year. He ran the first 5. Then he broke dry, but Colin was frozen behind a ball, had no shot.
Yeah.
And then Brady ran that in the next one. So
Well,
Colin shot once, and he was frozen behind a ball.
Yeah, and I think there's positives and negatives to both. It's really a matter of, you know, what do most people or most players at least get an opportunity to play for a chance, right? And I think the format that you picked this time is the right format.
I think it's going to give everybody a good chance.
Yeah.
Or a better chance. Maybe not the,
Well, you
know.
want to get some value out of your money.
Yeah,
right?
That's what we're trying to do with the big prize fund.
Yeah.
Is like give everybody kind of a shot at it. When we hand rack winner breaks, it's like 10 players.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the same 10 a lot of times, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And I hadn't thought about it much at all, but I think it's good to mix it up, especially being that I won the first 2 years. Like,
yeah, of course.
It's going to sound stupid, but it'd be nice to see a different winner once in a while, right?
Yeah.
But I have to three-peat first, just so everybody knows. First we got a three-peat, the hat trick, then someone else. Nobody in the YouTube chat.
Nobody chatting on YouTube.
Pretty quiet in the Facebook chat, too. Is everybody alive out there?
Right. Is anybody home?
Okay, Kevin looking good here to tie this match up. Soon as I open my big mouth, he's got a little funny on this one. He might have to come around.
Yeah, go 2 or 3 rails. Probably the 3rd.
Yeah, you got to watch the side pocket. Both side pockets, actually. Oh, he checked it over nicely.
Yeah, a little steep.
Yeah, that was about as best as he could do.
Yeah.
It's hard to hold it there.
And once again, guys, hit that share button.
Yeah, that's all we ever ask with these free streams at Q Sports Live. Oh, look at this. He's going for it. Try to get it all the way around, but it slowed down on him. The spin didn't keep. And Jaworski's in the YouTube chat. There he is. Good afternoon.
What's going on, Andrew?
I think we got like 1 or maybe 2 more A-side matches after this, and then we're going to have to set up that little side stream.
Yeah.
Little side angle on the 7-foot. But we got still at least 1 more 9-foot match after this, maybe 2.
Yeah,
still early.
I don't play for maybe 2 hours, Steph said.
Yeah, I think you're in a spot where you're waiting for a bit. The draw is on Digital Pool for those who want to follow along. There's David Wilson's comment that we can pin with the bracket link. Thanks, David.
Was that was Kyle again?
That was
stealing it away
from Kyle.
Kevin.
Kevin missed a bit of a tricky 9, but one that you think he would make more often than not.
Yeah.
And welcome Kathy, Sev, Christine, Leonard, everybody else tuning in. J Money.
Kyle Foster plays in Vancouver. See him all the time.
There you go.
Plays well. There you go. That's why I didn't recognize him.
He ain't from these parts.
He ain't. Plays well.
Grant gets the loser in match 85. Okay, let's see. Where's that? That's Ooh, Randy Baggett or Jeff Wanless.
Oh.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
Jeff can beat him, but Randy is a super player.
Yeah, he is.
So I'm going to say it's like
It's going to be Jeff.
75% of the time you're going to be playing Jeff.
Going to be playing
which
Jeff.
is great. You get to knock Jeff out of the tournament. What could be more fun than that?
I don't know if Jeff gets on a heater, man. That guy can be
of course.
a monster.
And thanks for sharing, Andrew.
Yeah, appreciate it. Well, Kevin needs to kind of get his game rolling here a little bit. Maybe some early morning yips for him.
Yeah, no, it's easy
afternoon.
to start slow. I mean, this is a first match for him too.
Yeah.
He got the bye, so surprised he just kicked out of that from the opener, right? That was after the break. I guess
nice attempt.
The push was going to be tough anyway, so yeah, he got away with it. I mean, this couldn't have landed much better for him. Kyle's going to have to kick too. I don't think he can thin this one.
No, I don't think so either. That goes straight into the drink.
Try to kick it.
I would think.
Get the cue ball going somewhere. Yeah, going up table. That's not bad.
Look out. Don't want to make the 3, though.
This 2 ball goes, but then, the 1 ball goes, but then the 2 ball is going to be tough. And this 1 is long enough. It's really difficult to get precise shape on the 2.
Mm-hmm. Almost want to play safe.
Yeah, I took on a shot like this in my first match today where I thought I should have contemplated the safe a bit because I did exactly that. It's just such a tough shot from distance, so easy to hit thick.
Yeah. Well, and I think, with the start that Kevin's had, it's only going to inhibit your forward momentum, right? Or your attempt to.
It gets tougher out there the more mistakes you make. It doesn't just all of a sudden get easier.
No.
So, yeah, usually in those situations, you maybe got to change your strategy a touch for a little bit.
Yep.
And kind of just wait for some easy shots to warm you up. And so maybe a safety here, extra safety here and there, right?
Yeah, take one that you normally wouldn't take just to start to build forward momentum.
That's right. And there's lots of pressure out there, so there's value in just making your opponent do something. Ooh, probably playing with a Goche or a Daru. Yeah, being from Vancouver. Yeah,
nice equipment for sure.
Probably a Daru. Oh, he got the double kiss and it still didn't go in. I thought from there he's going to get the kiss. It's going to work out perfect because the 2 would just stay right there, but no, didn't work out.
Welcome to the diamond tables. Well, a little bit overhit there by Kevin, I think. He'll still make this cut, but he's making it a little more difficult on himself.
Speed control is going to be need to be at a premium here. Got to get near center table. Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Good touch.
Yeah. Really delicate touch on that shot. He made it look relatively routine.
You got to let the spin do the work there. You can't try to stun it or roll it or do anything crazy. Just play the siding a bit and let it work its way up there. It's not out of the woods yet. Still got another tough shot or 2. Look out, 9 ball. Yeah, the line there to get on the 5 was always going to be a little tricky. I thought he might try 2 rails around.
Yeah, I kind of like the 2 rail for sure.
But either way, I think he was going to be far away.
With the 2 rail, you don't have to use that finesse-y type of stroke, and I think with the start he's had,
he didn't want to come across the line, but it worked out.
It did.
He made a good pot there, and maybe he just needed that long pot. Yeah, Mario, you got it, buddy. Day 2, 3rd annual Len Memorial. It's going to be a good one. This is who he called Moving Day.
It's true.
Try to get to Sunday, which is, Championship Sunday.
Oh, no.
This is probably okay if it stops anytime soon. It just kept going.
Almost would have liked to have seen him kind of power that over, just commit to going to that left side.
Yeah,
left side of the table.
I think I'm with you on that one. It's just one of those angles where he's kind of in between,
Yeah.
Right? In between.
And I mean, I get why he didn't, right? It brings in the side pocket into play when you do that, but at the same time.
Well, he's a great potter too, so
I
think he's just relying on his potting a bit there and try to get the stroke going a bit maybe too is a factor.
Yeah.
You got it going there.
Yeah.
Super shot on the 5 is a super long one.
Well, and that'll help with him, building that forward momentum.
Yeah.
Ryan Murray and I were kind of talking about building that momentum in the last match.
Yeah, Cass really built it.
Yeah, he sure did.
But Eric had a chance to change it early,
Yeah. But I think it's like driving a vehicle, right? And you keep bumping into trash cans or other vehicle, and it every time it takes a little bit of your forward momentum.
Yeah,
It
you
slows
gotta try to
everything
be
down,
like,
right?
yeah, if you're just like play one good safe, run out,
Yeah.
and then break, run out, and then,
Yeah.
maybe they win a game, and then you break and run out, and that's just like you're flowing, right?
Yeah.
Instead of safety, miss, two-way,
Yeah. Yeah.
bank this ball, kick at this one, jump shot, right?
Well,
So-
and he missed some wide open routine shots, and very unlike Eric Vargas.
It didn't look like him out there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot weighing on some of these players. They don't get these opportunities all the time.
Well, and I mean,
Play for this kind of money in their backyard is in their home pool room.
You're playing for a $10,000 first place prize, right?
That's
That's always going to be for me.
It's in your head.
Doesn't really matter,
sure.
because I know I'm never going to get to that spot.
But for
right?
these guys who
yeah,
Eric
for
had
you,
a super
Eric,
tournament
yeah.
last year in Edmonton, won it, ran the set on Steven in the final.
Yeah.
He's capable of winning this tournament.
Yeah, completely.
So it hurts to lose the first match too, right?
Yeah.
You got to buy. You lost the first match.
Yeah. Well, and maybe that
That
plays
always
into it
stinks.
too, right?
It does.
He
It
hasn't
does.
really hit a ball.
No, and Cass did.
Yeah. Well,
Cass
I know
got to hit
Cass
some
was
balls
here
last
early.
night. Well, and he played a match last night. Yeah, and then he was here early. That's a big factor too.
Yeah.
You
From what I heard,
waking up on time, eating proper,
Absolutely.
exercise, drinking water, all these things are so important.
Yeah, where Eric showed up 4 minutes before the match.
Well, that's Eric. In
That's
Eric fashion,
always Eric.
they say on Filipino time.
Yeah.
They always tell me this.
Oh, that's leaked.
I'm like, well, my brother used to call it Indian time, so I think it's just like, do we have white people time, where I'm late too?
Yeah.
I'm running on white man time.
I take it personally, and I just say it's Zemp standard time.
It's Zemp standard time.
That's right.
Hey, I like that. I might steal that.
Yeah. I work on my own
It's
clock.
Francis standard time.
That's it. I work on my own clock.
I like that. Very good.
Hoi. Got away with one there.
Yeah. Well, and it might have affected where his cue ball is.
Oh,
He's got
certainly.
a tough shot here.
Yeah, playing it off the inside of the horn like that.
Mm-hmm.
Tricky shot, though.
You know why nobody's watching yet? Did you guys have these kind of numbers in the last match? No? Bigger numbers? Well,
Yeah.
Eric and Cass, yeah, I guess. But PLP, Matchroom event,
Right.
is still happening this afternoon, I believe.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we're better than Matchroom.
Well, who wants to watch SVB? You can watch them whenever you want. Just
Right?
YouTube SVB.
How
There's
often
1,000 matches
How
of
often do
SVB.
you get to see Kevin Pascal and Kyle Foster
That's
play?
what I'm saying.
Right?
For a lot of money.
Yeah.
You can watch SVB play anytime you want.
Right?
I was trying to figure out, why is there only this many people watching? That's why.
Yeah.
Matchroom.
Dang Matchroom. That's all right, though.
They announced some new dates. They're just hustling away. It's good.
Yeah.
It's nice for pool. Lots of money out there for the players. Good.
Yeah. Any players from out east?
Oh, yeah.
There are. Eric Horlifson,
Handful.
Jason Klatt.
Andy Alpin came
Yeah.
from out east. There's a few, handful.
And I believe first place prize is 10,000. Second is 5.
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure beyond
2,500. I have it saved here too. I should send you a copy of it.
that would be awesome.
Oh no, because it's changed. I need to
Ah.
take a new picture.
'Kay.
It's altered. I got one, Larry's a go-getter, so he did the payouts on Monday before the tournament started. But then cutoff for entry wasn't till Wednesday, for refund. So he had to alter them every time somebody dropped out, got in,
my
the payout
goodness.
changed, right? Because the staggered entry level. So I need a new one.
Oh, there you go. Higgins versus Trump.
Oh,
that'll
man.
take some. That'll take some viewers
Don't
away.
tell them that. No,
Right?
just kidding.
We'll go down to 4.
Yeah, we'll have it on our tablet. We'll just stop following the comments and we'll watch it too. No, I'm
That's
just
right.
kidding. Just kidding. Looks like this 4 ball is pretty big here. He's going to go rail first, but then the 6 ball is going to be pretty big. Does he got a jump cue? Is he a jump shotter?
We'll see. It's relatively a fairly straightforward jump. High percentage, maybe.
I think you got to shoot the jump here. Like, if he's not a jump shooter, then he maybe got to buy a Nix cue and become one. Or Predator.
We were talking about
Predator
that.
will do the job.
Yeah, we were talking about that last match too. Myself and Ryan.
The Nix jump.
Oh yeah.
Look
Yep.
out.
Nix jump. Yeah.
7 ball.
That's what Eric's using. So.
Yeah, and I think Cass is using the Predator.
Yeah. And both,
they both jump awesome.
Crazy. You use the Nix one.
No, the Predator.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
And it gets over the ball nice.
Yeah.
And you can juice it up however you like. I had a couple where I drew it back nice.
Sick.
Gotta love it.
You've always been good with that short stick, though.
Lots of practice. Good technique.
Yeah.
Paying attention. Try to watch a lot of pool and see how Federer jumps the ball and take notes. Right.
Right. If ever there was a guy that is effective with jump cue, it is that guy.
A lot of it's kind of where your eye is. Because often we look at the cue ball last, or we look at the ball that's in the way last, when we really need to look at the object ball like any shot,
Yeah.
It's like shooting a rifle and trying to look at the end of the gun instead of the target, right?
Yeah. What's the highest Fargo entered into the tournament, and what's the lowest?
Oh, you're
highest?
listening to the highest one anyway. I
gonna
think it
say.
was, they wrote it as 5.6, but I think it's 5.8, 7.58. Lowest, I'm not really sure, actually. It's, I could check. I do have that info.
I kind of figured you would be the highest Fargo entered
Well,
in the room.
there's a ton of players, and Fargo is just a number,
Yeah.
But there's so many, Stan's Fargo is definitely lower than it should be.
There is a 400 Fargo in it.
Oh, somebody beat me to it. A 4.84. I'm getting closer. There was a list. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. 4.23.
There you go.
There were and are 49 players over 600.
Ugh. Wow.
And 12 players over 700. Pretty good field.
That's pretty decent. If you have that stat, can you screenshot that?
Oh, yeah.
Send that over.
Yeah.
Kevin Pascal getting back in action, tying up the ball game.
Tied up. Momentum swung his way. Only problem is the list is too long to screenshot.
Just where it said or did you just do a rough count? 12 above 7?
Yeah, I just.
Oh, you just counted it?
Yeah, I just counted
okay.
it, yeah.
Not a biggie.
Yeah, it'd be like 3 screenshots, be no good.
Yeah.
But the payouts, and then there was another one I wanted to put on there later was Brian's tournament coming up in Edmonton.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're all about helping the Alberta pool scene here, so let's fill that one too. Super tournament that is. May long weekend.
And some outside industry money.
Oh, how
Sounds
sweet
like.
is that to see,
Yeah.
just and so we really got to support this one as players.
Oh, I agree.
Spectators and viewers on the stream. If you guys see a stream for it, check it out. Make sure you share it. Thank the sponsors, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Tricky start here on the 1 ball. Is he looking to go in off?
Yeah. I mean, he could go, rail first off the 4. Tricky little shot. I think he plays safe. I think he's going to play safe. Maybe behind the 6, but he overhit it by a mile.
Long ways. Is this table just playing that much, that quick?
No, I don't think so. Maybe just they need a little adjustment, you know? If you play on it lots, it's not that fast. I mean, they're fast. They're diamond tables, right? And the championship cloth, as it wears in, it does get faster.
Yep.
It's notorious for that. New Simonis coming in May for all the tables. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's just trying to get into the 3 there and get 3-2, get something happening.
Gets away with it.
Yeah, did he ever.
And I noticed something, even with the Predator lights, we do get a little bit of wash around the edges.
Yeah, it's just from the other lights, right? If you only had one light on this table, one Predator light, then it would be perfect.
Yeah.
If you have a pool room with 10 tables on this side and a light on either side of it, now you're getting some,
But at least it's exterior.
Yeah,
heating,
no, it's not.
right?
And it's not like in the player view at all.
Yeah, for sure.
Not a chance. Yeah.
For sure. You
These
have
are
to
the best.
really look.
No shadow when you're down
notice
on the ball.
And it does come across on the stream, but not terrible.
You got
at
to look
all.
for it. Yeah.
You got to know what you're looking at.
Oh, you got a bad kiss there off the back rail off the 5 and scratched. Momentum kind of shifting here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kevin's way.
And really, I mean, this is a runnable table.
Yeah, nothing in the way here.
Oh my goodness. This table's cursed this morning.
Oh man, it's it's a struggle out there. It's not easy. Pool is hard.
It is.
It's a very, very tough game. I don't know. I might be a little biased, but it's got to be in the top 3 hardest games in the world, in my opinion.
I agree. Well, the physicality of it is so underrated. And
yes.
I'm going to be honest.
Big time.
That because I haven't played for a long time and not much, this morning when I woke up,
bit sore.
I felt like I got hit by a truck.
No doubt. No doubt. I'll get some better chairs in here one day, too. Would help.
That would definitely do my back some wonders.
Standing helps once in a while, I found.
Yeah.
I was doing too much time back here on the mic. Yeah, maybe once we get down to like less tables over there, we can bring some of those high back chairs with the cushion on them in here. And
that would be amazing.
4 ball, no.
Saving
the 3
day.
ball.
There's
6 pockets. And a whole bunch of balls.
Now, can Kevin see enough behind the 5 to go rail first to make the 3?
Yeah, maybe. I like this saying from Peter. It's very good.
Yeah.
Pool's hard, especially when I'm playing it.
Yep. I resemble that comment.
And yeah, like Jaworski says there, if you see him out and about, try his cues. New brand ambassador for Lucasi.
Some good things happening with Lucasi.
Pool's moving, man, like in all kinds of directions.
Oh,
it's awesome to see. Looks like all the companies are making moves and all the promoters are making moves.
Yeah.
The players are just going to reap the benefits here.
I think everybody's, kind of jockeying for position right now.
Absolutely, they are.
That has direct benefit to the players.
Oh yeah, it's a little competition who can add the most money sometimes. And
that is for sure.
That's a nice competition for the players to be in. Yeah. Kevin going to overrun this one a bit. Now he's got to move the cue ball, but it should be okay.
So do you like just drawing across to the left side?
I don't know if you really can.
Or do you go forward?
Yeah, I try to go forward here. You got to cross the line a bit, but you just go one rail nice and easy. Oh, he's just going to stay there. That's smart, too.
Yeah, I like that.
This
Take
is
what
smart.
the table gives you.
Yeah.
He's a little close to the rail, though.
But this
If you could slow roll that, I think you could Probably pop that a little bit with
Yeah,
some
might
touch
even.
of draw.
Yeah, just be able to pop it out a little. Yeah, but a good player like him, he should drain this most of the time.
Yeah.
And he does. 3 on the
3,
trot
yeah.
for Kevin there.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't going.
Get out of my head.
It wasn't going his way at
No, it
all.
totally
He missed a few routine ones, and then seemed to have recovered since then.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you guys are enjoying the pool. We got lots to come. Make sure you share the stream. Lots. This one, the next one, all day tomorrow. We got lots of amazing players. We're going to have some super matches.
Oh, I think it's just going to get better and better and better.
I do think so. Yeah, and that's another thing that happened, Andrew. Good for the game.
Indeed.
Seems to have opened up. Now they're going to allow players to do whatever they want, which they should have always been allowed to do whatever they wanted, I think.
I think there's,
for the most part.
Yeah, I think there's justification on both sides of the coin, right? Where for the WPA, they are the group. They are the ones that make the rules and so on and so forth. And if you want your event to be recognized as a world event or, you know, be sanctioned by them, then you play by their rules. And for Matchroom to come in and say, well, we don't want to play by those rules. We want a world event, and we want our own scoring system and our own ranking system and this, that, and the other. It's unnecessary.
I think it was just the game needed shaking up a little bit.
Yeah, and at the end of the day,
and
I think
worked out perfect.
Yeah,
just how it was supposed to.
Yeah, I think it actually did some good things.
It is. It's going to do good for the game, the players, the spectators, the formats, the everything. The venues are going to make more money. Just everybody's going to win.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit of a swipe, you could say. He swiped at that one a bit. Missed it by a long way. This is a tough shot.
It is.
And he missed that by a long way.
And I almost wonder if that's I don't want to say a fault, a flaw in the way that he has his stroke, because his elbow's way out. Right?
Yeah, he does
and
have
cutting to that
different style. Yeah.
Yeah, cutting to the blind corner sometimes when your stance is like that or your positioning is like that. Presents unique challenges.
Oh man, Stan's match is 8-8 with Alan. They were playing right
Alan
beside
who?
me, Alan Wang.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Alan was all over him early. It was like 4-4 when I was over there.
And they're deadlocked.
It's 8-8.
Who's at the table?
Stan, but he's not shooting right away.
Wow.
He's not shooting right away. But I can't really see the table. I could just see the score.
Good for Alan.
Oh, yeah. He can't lose now. I mean, he already won, just making Stan sweat.
Well,
Look out.
I've done this.
Look out. No, he didn't. He pulled a Grant.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah, OMG, Sev. That's right. It's too early for it to be Hill and Stan's match, right?
Right. Well, good for Alan, man. I mean, listen, he's put in an amazing amount of time.
You want to talk about another guy that's here more than me.
Yeah.
Or as much as me. But not just that, is he's a hard worker.
Yeah.
So he's not just over there hitting balls in the corner by himself or something. He's like trying to find a match all the time. Or see him just come in early and only work on his break for an hour. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dedicated. And he's a hard worker outside of pool, too. So we talked about the physicality.
Oh, yeah.
Alan's in prime pool shape, you know. There's no energy to be lost in his weight, right?
Yeah. Watch out for the side pocket here.
Yeah, he's got to stun it over there, right? Oh, he drew it back. That's smart.
That's a good shot.
Because now getting to the 6 is easier. You're going forward. Oh, he got perfect angle, too. This is nice.
That's really good.
Oh, yeah, and his first match was Hill, too, with Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Stan trying to massage his Fargo, or what's going on here?
Not only was it
enough
Hill
to get
with
the
Kevin,
job done.
Yeah, but Kevin had the finish on.
He had him, hey.
On Stan, yeah.
That was another. I played beside them last night, and then I was done. I came in here. I didn't see how it ended. But I know Kevin was right in it. And Kevin's sneaky good. You know Bates well enough. He's got a good game.
Oh, yeah. He's another one that's, you know, was around the same amount I was.
Yeah.
And then he disappeared for a bit, and now you only see him every now and again.
Family, work, all that stuff.
I know all about it. Yeah. That's for sure.
He's got to stay still on this one. Oh, he went to the other corner.
Wow.
Oh, he must be misreading the angle from back here in the booth.
Yeah.
Because it looked like he could play in the top right
Yeah.
and just roll forward, no problem.
Yep.
He took on a way tougher shot, I think. But maybe the going forward was scratching the side.
It very well could be.
Can't tell from back here.
Sometimes our angles are deceiving.
Mm-hmm. Only he knew. And maybe Kevin.
But Kevin's kind of on the wrong side of the angle here for the 5.
Yeah.
I think he just kind of touched this and draw back a little bit.
He's looking at,
Take
if he
your lumps.
does that, then what's he got from the 6 to the 7? Does he have to go up and down?
I think so.
And I think maybe. Can you drop the link to the bracket and pin it?
We did on
it's
Facebook?
on Facebook, yeah. It's easy to find, Jaworski. 3rd Annual Len Memorial. Len Sbitney Memorial.
Yeah.
Go to Digital Pool, search 3rd Annual Len. The room was clapping. I think Alan might have won. I think Alan won.
Wow.
Maybe.
Oh, great kick. The kick and stick. That's a smart shot right there.
Alan Wang for the win.
Wow. Stan Taranjo now on the B side.
How tough is that B-side?
Oh my God.
How tough is that B-side now? How you like being on that B-side? Brian Butler, Eric Vargas, Stan Taranjo. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Who else is over there? Like, there was another big match.
Yeah.
Aaron Arganoza over there.
Yeah. I'm so glad I lost my first match.
Yeah, like, now you're looking at Jeff. That's it? That's not so bad, right? Now Jeff looks like a pushover.
Jeff is a walk in the park.
Jeff's like a 400 Fargo now compared to those guys. You're just licking your chops. Hopefully it's Jeff.
Man alive. Well, so the positive thing for me is it really doesn't matter who I play on that side.
Yeah.
I know that I can
play your game.
I can do some damage on that side of the
whooped me once or twice. Actually twice if I can remember correctly.
Well, only once I think that was a legitimate.
Oh, you whooped me. The other time I remember missing a bank in the side. It was like a millimeter off.
Yep. And then I took advantage of that, but legitimately there was only one time that I've ever.
Cass calling out the other tough one. Clat is on the B side too.
Yes, of course.
Oh man. God. Cass, we gotta stay on the A side, bro.
Well, I'm telling you what. There's going to be some real good streams coming up on the B side.
Oh, man. Yeah, like later tonight.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah. Don't go to the B side.
Yeah, there's like 500-700 Fargos over there already.
God, and early.
Oh, my God.
Early.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like walking into the wolf's den. Man, they're
look at this.
Knocking this
look
around.
At
I
this.
think it's going to just miss. It's going to be tough, though.
It is downtown from that distance.
Kyle just not recovering well after those first 2 games.
Yeah.
He's on the board first 2, and then
he might be a little shocked by Kevin and kind of his comeback.
Can't blame him.
No, for sure.
Kevin's playing well to come back.
But he's got to find a way to
some long pots.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to kind of bury that emotional side and just go back to doing what needs to be done. Oh, this will lay up nice for
yeah, he should be able to
Kyle.
make this one.
One's,
as long as it doesn't go in for Kevin.
Who calls the bank there? Who calls that bank?
All right. Hopefully he uses all his luck now before I play him.
Right? Who banks that ball?
Gord, how you doing, pal? Well, we got Lackno Furniture coming in. Lackno Billiards Pro Shop going to come in, do the cloth in May for us. But if you're looking at diamond products or getting a diamond table, this is the guy right there, Lackno Billiards Pro Shop. Look him up.
They're
Tony Haynes.
Out of Lethbridge, I think.
Yeah, but they'll service, anywhere in the Western Canada, and they're like, I super highly recommend him. He was very professional and super good at his job. Just got it done, in and out.
And it's well done.
And they've been in business 25 years. They're not new to the game.
No strangers.
He's a player too, Tony. He can hit the ball, yeah. As Fargo, I think I looked it up one day. He's like 600, something like that. Which always helps, you know, when you're getting your table done by a guy, you kind of want him to know the game.
Yep.
You don't want him to just be some random that, you know.
It's the little nuances on how you fold pockets and, you know, all of those types of things that having a guy that knows the game certainly helps.
Oh, absolutely going to help, yeah. See you later, Andrew. And thanks, buddy.
Indeed. Appreciate you tuning in. But let's get some shares going.
Yeah.
Give that share button a little bit of love. We'd appreciate it. And I'm sure so would Kyle, Kevin, right? All the players. They always, it's always good to have an audience. Certainly deserving players.
Well, tricky one after the break here. You can contemplate cutting this ball in sometimes to the low right.
Yeah.
See how you're feeling. The 8 ball is kind of a saver, you know.
Yeah,
Don't gotta worry about
like
the scratch.
putting the 1 ball back behind where the 2 is.
I like, have a little safety. Oh, he plays a kick. I would have never guessed that would be the option.
No, and it's going to leak out.
Yeah, I think like put the 1 down by the 9 or put the cue ball up by the 2. Like he had a lot of things he could do there, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm with you. I might have tried to find somewhere to hide. I was hill with Brady in that May long weekend tournament that I'm talking about, and he cut that ball in on me. And the cue ball was further away and closer to the rail, and he just diced her in and ran out. And I didn't feel bad one bit.
No.
It was such a great shot, and I just thought, man, that was nice to watch.
Deserving for the W.
Well, and you'd have to think we might get that as a match later on in this round. Steve Wilton and Brady Golan right at the bottom of the bracket.
That'd be a gooder.
Yeah, Steve's another workhorse, man. He puts in a lot of work.
Well, and you know,
tough competitor.
I kind of think towards the evening time, it's going to be tough. Going to be tough to choose which side of the draw. They're going to be great matches on both sides.
Well, definitely try to stay over here so we don't have to set up that camera quite yet. But yeah, we'll stay over here as long as we can, and then we'll go over to the other side when necessary. But yeah, there's going to be some monster matches over there too.
Yeah. Well, maybe we just stay on the A side today. We
can
do a little bit of flippy flip tomorrow.
We'll see what it looks like as we get later on tonight, because we might burn through this A side. Like if there's only say 2 more matches.
Yeah, that's true.
It might be done by like 6 o'clock over here, in which case, we'll fire up some B side, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm all for like staying over here as long as we can. Look at this 4-rail shape. Don't go behind the 7. He hit it too sweet. Oh, it went. It went there. It went. You could see his little leg kick at the end. It was like, it went.
Yeah, tried to use the old body English to say.
And now he's closing one eye, and we all know how this works. So.
Oh, yeah, the one-eyed wink.
Can't close. If you got to close one eye, you should probably find a different shot.
Yeah, you should just grab the jump cue.
Okay, Larry Walper up in his first match here. Oh, no, second match. Playing Chunru. Where are we at here? Yeah, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches still in this round 2. So the 9th match is Brady and Steve. There's a good chance that that'll be the next stream match.
Yep.
Depending how this goes. We might get somebody else before that. There's some good ones too. Eric Orlovson and Martin Kelly is a few matches away. But the next match up, and one of these guys is going to go to the B side, is Nick Kruger and Edwin Montal.
Oh. Sign me up.
So one of them's going to the B side.
Put me in the box.
Yeah,
for that.
that's a tough one. But they're going to be on the next open table, so I don't think we'll get that one. There's some good ones in there. Of course, Big Red in the house. Always nice to see him playing. Joe Spence down there playing another Joe, a friend of mine, Joe Sabelli. And thanks, Jeremy. And a half a thanks from me.
Or me. I think that's a slam on me.
It was a slam. It's always a slam on you.
It totally is. If Gord's saying
it's Gord, yeah.
it's a
right.
slam on me.
And Barry, the Winnipeg boy, voting for Randy, of course. Got to root for the hometown boy. Randy Baggett made the trip. Often does. He likes the tournaments here.
Yeah.
And I think we'll see Randy back in June as well, representing Manitoba in the Canadian 9-Ball Championship.
I would imagine.
End of June. Kevin with a chance to take a commanding lead here.
Yeah.
5-2. I mean, alternate breaks, kind of a big lead, right?
That is a huge lead.
Yeah, winner breaks, it's not that big, but alternate break, it's hard to come back from this if a guy's breaking good.
Well, let's do some house cleaning. Let's give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Mr. Mike Robinson, one of the locals here in the Calgary pool scene. So if you happen to be in the market for new or used vehicle, make sure you give him a shout. 403-601-6993. Whether you're looking for new or used, Red Tag Days are coming. I believe that's coming up April 1st. And with the popularity of Red Tag Days, make sure you give him a call and book your test drive early. You may even see him on the stream later. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, he's got a match against Chris Jackson next. He plays Chris Jackson. Recently moved from Vancouver
to Calgary?
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if there was any influence with this being Calgary pool scene.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, there's been a lot of players. Like Aaron was in Saskatoon. He moved here. I could name probably 5 or 10 other ones, but just an example. It's worth moving for. Relocating. There's plenty of jobs in Calgary. It's a big city. Do whatever you want here.
Yeah, I would agree. There is work enough for those who want to find work.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's a good little kick.
Hey, this doesn't work out so bad, right? It's good speed there to send 2 rails into that.
Yeah. We know you bug us, Gord. We're well aware. Sometimes I can give you a zinger back.
Yeah, he every time he goes to click the ban button, but he doesn't. He just, takes it back every time.
Yeah, it's true. It's called a micro ban.
Okay, he's got a thin one here into the side. Cue ball's coming around. 8 ball's going to be big there if he's coming around off 2-3 rails.
Yeah. Well, do you stay kind of low?
Yeah, that's where I might contemplate staying below it. Yeah, just because look out for this 8 ball.
And then if you overhit and get on the 50-50.
This is actually okay because he needs some angle to get back up table for the 3. So I'm just going to make a clean pot here. Either corner should be okay. 9 ball might be big. You go on the low left though. Might go all the way around it. Like play the 3 rail shape here and just go around it. I don't know if I try to float in there. Yeah, he was trying to overcut it a bit and get safe.
He didn't even get
it was
onto
a tough
the
shot.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, very tough from there.
I think if he would have on the
the
1
one
ball,
just stay below the 2. Yeah.
Yeah, just take a look, right? Stand back, look at it.
I don't think he contemplated it. You're right.
He did.
Just stand back for a second. Take an extra second.
Yeah. See what's open and available for you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Sometimes you miss a beat. I know I do all the time because I'm just trying to rush through it. Too excited.
I don't know. You
work out good.
You stand up pretty.
I'm getting better at it.
Pretty good.
I am getting better at it.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Nick Kruger about that because he's 1 month sober from drinking. And
good for him.
And we were talking about how like you just make the worst decisions, right?
Yeah.
And the practice, like, isn't even practice because you're just making bonehead errors all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
You just get down and shoot because you don't even care what happens. And, you know, but since I quit drinking too, like 2 years ago, I don't make those errors as much.
Yeah.
I'm better at, like, getting down. I'm just about to shoot. I'm like, I'm going to miss this one. And then I stand up and reset. And before, I would just shoot.
How much difference does the mental game or awareness make? Huge.
Pool
is a
80% mental.
Yeah, like
20% physical.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's the biggest part of the game.
Actually, 19% physical, 1% luck.
Yes. Although sometimes the 1% luck feels like 80%.
Could be the other way, yeah. It really could be sometimes.
Yeah.
It tends to come around, though. It's all, you know, relative. Sometimes you get it in this tournament. Sometimes you get it in the next tournament, next year. Who knows, right?
Well, and I think the PMA is probably an important factor, positive mental attitude.
Very important. Confidence is very, very important in pool.
Yeah.
If you feel like I was just saying, get down on the ball and you feel like you're going to miss, you stand up. If you just shoot right away, you're probably going to miss.
Well, and
9 times out of 10.
Let's use me for an example, right? I came in and I said, look, I have no expectations of winning or doing any damage. And what happened?
Yeah, didn't win. You didn't do any damage.
I didn't win. I didn't do any damage. I lived up to the expectation and the level that I set.
Yeah.
Right? Where perhaps I shouldn't say things like that.
Yeah, no, you should always try to just, even if you know that it's not going to happen, like.
Yeah.
And this is good advice for Joshi, you know. Even if you know that it's not going to work out that time, you still have to believe that it could.
That's it.
And just try to talk yourself into it.
Well, and I mean, what it creates is if you look at the game that I put on yesterday, or lack thereof, it was exactly that. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't care the results because I already, committed to a foregone conclusion that I wasn't going to do any damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
often the pool gods recognize that too.
Oh, of course.
And then the balls do not
this
roll
is why
your
my
way.
table had 10 pockets
scratching and
it was insane.
His luck ran out just now because Lan beat him 9-3.
Wow.
Yeah, she whooped him. 9-3 is a whooping.
That is a little bit of a whooping.
She's been playing very good lately, though.
Well, and who was I talking to yesterday? Ray, who watched my match, and he's like, man, James played phenomenally well.
He's a good player, too, man. He's just been putting in the work, too.
Yeah.
Playing the leagues here. And
his break
playing
was...
tournaments. And, he does have a really good break. Yeah, big break.
His break was ungodly. It was crazy.
He's got a good break on the 7-foot, too. He's going to need it over there. There's a bunch of monsters over there. Oh, Kyle missing this 8-ball, too. He missed one a couple shots ago.
So I think I might try to change it up a little bit. Not that I don't have a level of expectation. I'm just going to go play my game.
Oh, yeah. No,
right?
and
that's what I'm going to commit to.
I try to preach it all the time. Like, if your expectation is have fun, and just try to enjoy yourself. Like, hey, I love pool. And, like, there's a book called Pleasures of Small Motions.
Yeah.
And it's about pool, but it's like the inner game of tennis for anybody who's read or listened to that. It's like pool's version of that, but it preaches that a lot. Like, if you're trying to pay attention to some other stuff or thinking about some other stuff, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So if you just think about, I'm just going to have some fun, right?
Well, I think
and just really enjoy, like, what got you playing the game in the first place is because you like the small motions of the game. It's exciting. Like, hey, I could make it do that, or I don't like when it does that.
Well, I think it's and speaking of myself, right? I can only speak from my internal dialogue and my perspective. But if I look at my own actions and my own thoughts, I've taken time off of work to come, right? And if I'm going to take the time to commit to it, why do I set myself up for a zero expectation?
Yeah, no, you should have some
I'm robbing myself of the experience.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
And I shouldn't do that. So
Yeah.
I'll correct that on the B side.
And I like that, is just enjoy the experience,
Yeah.
Have fun, soak it all in. Lots of great players here. We're just all having a good time,
That's it.
Kevin's having a great time. He had like 4 shots to win this game.
Right.
the ball's just not cooperating there for Kyle since the first 2 games, right?
It's true.
It's been all Kevin.
Indeed.
I just got to run to the washroom quick. You need a drink or something? A coffee?
No, I
okay?
think I'm okay.
Cool.
I appreciate it though. And we've mentioned this guy before. Again, gotta do the housekeeping, right? We got to keep the sponsors and names rolling through. But we've mentioned him many times. Nick from Nick's Q Innovations. Make sure you give him a call if you're in the Calgary area. 403-667-3173. He is the man, the myth, and the legend that keeps all of our equipment here in Calgary in top form. If you're not from Calgary, you can certainly get in contact with him. You can ship it to him. He'll do whatever work is necessary and ship it on back. Very nice break. Is that one ball going to dress up? It's a little challenging. Shooting off the beach, a little bit of a back cut to the right side pocket. And from that angle, that is a tight side pocket. Definitely doable, but it's a really tight side pocket with these diamond tables. Maybe he's better off even cross banking. That is an option. Just like that. Little bit short of pace, but really good effort. May have got away with it. I think the 4 comes in to save the day. Does go to the top left-hand corner. Or you just stick them right behind the 4 ball. Really well done. Good shot. Looks like he's going for the 2-rail kick here. Yeah, off the horn. Thanks, Gord. I do appreciate it. I don't get to jump on the mic very often anymore. To be honest, I don't get to play very much anymore. I don't get to do much of anything other than work. Jam Up is certainly keeping things busy for sure. And then a few things dealing with my dad and trying to take care of that issue, that challenge. But I appreciate it for sure. I do miss it. Tough shape here. I think he does the 2 past the 9 to begin with. If it does, it's going to be tight. And a little bit of a draw shot might put you in behind the 8 ball here. And I kind of tend to think, you know, you maybe play for the bump on the 8 and take the lumps rather than trying to do some crazy stuff. Kind of take what the table gives you if the 2 ball does pass the 9. Oh, went dead in for the full-on attack on the 9 ball. And again, kind of gets away with it. Leaves the 2 ball on the back rail. It's cuttable from there, but no easy task. Yeah, very well done. Smart shot. Kind of stick it up in the pack. Not sure if he's got the window between the 5-8. Yeah, may have to play up off that top rail. Oh, well done. Does he get a rail after? I don't think he did. I think that went rail first into the 2. No rail afterwards. I could be wrong, but Gonna watch it again here. Yeah, tough to tell. They know best there at the table. Nice straight draw here from Kevin. 3 to the 4. Wants a little bit of angle on the 4 ball. That way you can come off the rail, get to the 5. 5 to the 6, no problem. 6 to the 8 could be tricky depending on how you get onto the 6. Wants to either be on the high side or dead on. Doesn't want to go to the low side like this. That makes getting to the 6 ball really challenging. It brings in the 8 and the 9 ball. Right, if you go to the left side of center, that gives you the option to come and push forward, go off 2 rails off the bottom rail, right side rail, and back up the table, or you can just straight draw it depending on, you know, whether you landed straight. But this was the angle that I don't think you wanted to. Might be able to pinch this and go up top. Just depends on the angle. Yeah, he tried to force. And again, that's just a result of getting on the wrong side. Getting down, giving it the one-eyed wink. Not sure he can. I'm pretty sure he can see the hit. I just don't know whether he can see the make. All day long he can. Couldn't do much with it, but the cut back here on the 6 ball should be really of no issue. Straight up to it. 8 ball into the right side. Very well done. Dust off Kyle's side of the scoreboard, add 1 up on it. Yeah, really nicely done. Nicely done indeed. So if you're just joining us, it is the 3rd annual Len Sbitney Memorial here at the Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Make sure you're giving us the love. Give that share button some attention. Share the stream if you can, both on Facebook as well as YouTube. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go on to either Facebook or YouTube. Give us a like and a subscribe. We've crossed over the 50,000 follower mark, headed on our way up to hopefully 100,000 plus. Oh, wow. Great break. Bottle that one up. Rinse and repeat. Can get a little bit tricky, right? At first blush looks really good. No issues. Nothing tied up. But it's the pattern here, right? The 2 to the 4. Do you just touch draw on the 2, take the 4 to the right side pocket, come around for the 5? Do you go underneath the 9 for the 4 to the top right? And if you get on the wrong side of that, that can be a little tricky to get to the 5 ball. But I think if you get through the 2-4 and shape the 5, I think the rest is fairly easily accomplished. Oh, you got to pull off the first part of the equation, though. Shot comes first, shape comes second. Does get away with it, however. 9 ball getting in the game. Kevin going rail first. Try to back cut a little bit on this 2 ball. Send the cue ball up table. He did the opposite of it. Sent the 2 ball up table. Now it becomes a little more difficult here to shape up this 4-ball. Do you draw across just above the side pocket and back out? Oh, very, very nicely attempted. Would have had good shape on the 4. Maybe a touch over too far, but a valiant effort nonetheless. Mr. Francis back on the mic. Yeah, really nice angle here on the 4-ball. Nice little draw to the left side of the table.
It's super busy out there. They're all playing B-side matches, so if you go out, just try to go slow, just in case they're playing right there.
Yeah, of course.
It's James and somebody. They're not going to freak out or anything, but
yeah.
Sam is locked in battle with Klatt over there. I think it's 2-2.
Really?
Race to 7, yeah.
Sam Beard.
Mm-hmm.
Digging into the grease a little bit.
He can get the job done. He's a hard worker.
Yeah.
Super hard worker.
Yeah.
Guy works on his game every single day of the week.
Well, I mean, what does that say about the Calgary talent when you can have a guy like Jason Klatt walk in the room and potentially go 2-0?
He's got a chance to go 2-0, yeah. Andy Alpin put on a good match against him yesterday, beat him 9-3.
Yeah.
Andy was a little fired up because he played a bit of an exhibition match and it didn't turn out his way, so predictably so. Usually get a little amped up after that and start free-stroking the balls and just knocking them in, right?
Took his revenge out on Klatt.
Yeah.
Nothing to do here. I think you just float this. I don't think you have to do really too much. You can put the 8 to the left side or into the corner, either which.
Yeah, I think even if you had to use the end rail, he'd be fine.
Yeah, come back up, take it to the top left. Really not a lot to do here. Just make the 7.
Yeah, and don't crash into the 8 and chip it there where you got to bank it. No, he's okay. He got okay on it. You can cut this in. But that could have went wrong.
Yeah, made it harder than.
Ooh, I saw just enough of that to know the next match is Eric Orlovson and Martin Kelly.
Very nice.
You know what I love about that? I've been talking to Martin about this. He said, put me on the stream would be good. And nobody says that. Nobody says that. Everybody's terrified of it, right?
You know what's funny is...
Especially playing Big Red. But he said, no, put me on there. He's ready. I told him, like, yeah, so it's a tough match, but it's your time. It's time to show who you are, you know? It's not a tough match. It's an opportunity.
That's it. That's exactly it.
Opportunity's knocking. Let's get it.
To be honest, if it was me, I'd say the same thing. Not for any other reason than I don't really care what happens. I'm just going to play my game.
That's right.
But I want to be able to go back and watch.
And yeah, what a great opportunity to play a champion and get to watch it. You know?
Yeah.
But maybe you win, man. Maybe you win. Maybe knock them off, and then you can really go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Show your kids when you grow up.
Yeah.
This one time I beat Big Red 9-0.
Right.
Everything went my way. That's not going to happen, I don't think. But you know, he's my teammate, so a guy can dream, right?
Be hopeful.
Yeah, that's right. And that's good. That kind of answered the question there, Matty boy in the YouTube. Eric Orlovson versus Martin Kelly, and it's not going to be too long. Kevin Beskel making short work of this match. It's only been, well, I guess hour and 15 is not bad for 10 games.
That's not terrible. Yeah.
Feels like it's going by quick.
Okay, well.
Yeah, you go. Run.
Yep.
And then I'm going to eat this beef jerky after, too, because I'm surprised it's still there.
Well, I figured I'd leave some today because I was going to eat it all.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I could eat it all. Delicious. All right, a quick shout out to Lackno Billiards Pro Shop. Tony Haynes from Lethbridge. He's a diamond dealer, and he's super at the service. I was very, very impressed with the service. Came and installed 2 new diamond 9-foots back in the summer. And they're incredible. They play perfect, and he did such a fantastic job in and out real quick. And just a real nice guy, and he came back, did some rest holders, that he threw in for no cost, a couple of them, and then he leveled some of the tables for us at no cost. And so we're going to have him back. He's going to be advertising on Q Sports Live. And we're happy to be able to not only give you guys an option to have a diamond dealer there, but to be able to give him a pat on the back for the great job that he's done. And we're looking forward to having him out here in May to recover all the tables with brand new Simonis before the Canadian Men's Open 9-Ball Championship at the end of June. How about that for a nice little rub there? He controlled that perfectly. The inside juice, kissed the 6 out of the way of the 3. Sweet little shot. So yeah, great. Next match coming up right after this. So don't go far. We'll do a quick shutdown restart when this match is done. But make sure you guys like and follow the Facebook, subscribe on the YouTube. We greatly appreciate that. It means a lot to us. That's why we keep bringing these streams free, and we'll keep trying to bring them free as long as we can, as long as it makes sense. Rolling this one in, going to be straight in on the 9 to get on the hill here. Kevin Beskel going to work on Kyle Foster. After being down 2-0, he's really turned this match around. And he deposits that 9-ball right in the heart. 8-3. Tough to claw back from with alternate break, especially if it was winner break. You'd think, yeah, maybe Kyle can get on a run here. He just got to run 5 racks to be hill. I say just, like it's not that hard, but that's very difficult. But with alternate break, Kevin's going to have a whole bunch of breaks to try to close this match out. Okay, I like the break. 1 ball is going to sit over the pocket for him. This is what he needs to start the comeback. 2 to the 3 is going to be the test. Well, he'd like to be closer to this 2 ball. Now it's a real test. The 6 is a hanger, so I mean he doesn't have to get perfect on the 3, but he'd love to be right where he is now, where the cue ball is now. Okay, he had some angle to go forward. How's that stroke? Hit that one sweet. Usually you try to loosen up here. Like, you got nothing to lose down 8-3. Very tall task to come back alternate break, so you can kind of just loosen up the stroke a little bit and go for it, right? I know that's what I'd be doing. Oh, yeah, you could see him light up big time on that one. Trying to just finesse the rub on the 4 ball there is very, very tricky. It was delicate. You can't fault him for missing that one. If the cue ball wasn't on the rail, then he can kind of control where he's getting on the 4, but cue ball on the rail, he just had to take what he could get with the rub on the 4, trying to pot the 3. It was too much. Might not be that easy for Kevin here. He looks like he could come across this and shoot the 4 in the same pocket, but maybe not. Maybe it's like on the side of too thick for that to work. So he's looking at just holding it and then playing a 4-6 combination. Looks to be the right play because he held it nicely. Although he'd love to be left-handed here. Might even contemplate the billiard because it's so difficult to reach this, you can see. Maybe the extension needed. Going to be a long reach even with that. The good news is the 6 is so close to the pocket that it's hard to not make it, and the 4 should stay nearby. Just keep the cue ball clean. No kiss off the 9 or anything crazy. And don't land behind the 7 or the 5. Wow, that one got a bit of a big bounce off that end rail, and he might be behind the 7 here. He's getting down to shoot it pretty quick, so I think he's got it. Go watch out for the scratch here in the other corner. Oh, the 7 was in the way. Look at that. Just a big bounce off that end rail. Looked like nothing could go wrong there, but that 7 ball was big. Well, it's now or never, Kyle. Might be the last good chance. It is double elimination tournament. We got some one-loss side matches happening now, some B-side matches going on the 7-foot, playing 8-ball. So even the loser of this match is not out of the tournament. It's still going to be alive on the one-loss side. And it is true double elimination. And it did go to 2 sets last year. So nothing wrong with being on the B side. Other than the fact that there's like 500-700 Fargos over there already.
Yeah, I was about to say that depends on your perspective.
And
right?
Grant's over there too.
Right?
You gotta look out. He's sneaky good. He'll sneak up on you.
Just don't sleep. Just don't sleep.
Don't sleep on Grant. That's right. Okay. Kyle couldn't get the job done there. I think Kevin's going to finish it off.
This looks like curtains to me.
He hit that ball perfect.
I jumped in just as it was finishing.
Yeah, just in time to shut it down and restart it. And
on to the next.
Yeah, we'll be back like in a few short minutes. Orlifson and Martin Kelly coming up. So don't go far, everybody.
Very well done, Mr. Pascal, getting the deed done.
Nice match there from those guys.
Yeah, really well done. So on behalf of myself, Ben Francis, and the rest of the team, we appreciate you tuning in. Don't go far. We're back in a few.